Alright, mates. Let's see if I've actually sorted this shit. Fuck, I clicked the wrong button. Previously unpaused, please. There. Okay, yes, nice.
Previously on Game of Thrones.
But now I realize it might be far more entertaining to watch Lud tear you to pieces. Last house standing wins.
You have a good head for business, Lady Mira. What you need more than anything is an ally.
I have to get in there, Sarah.
Look, I can't get you in. Marjorie's already furious with you. You owe me for this.
You're not a leader. You're a wounded soldier trying to prove he's still a man.
Depleted. One less beard.
Tell your uncle. Tell him the North Grove must never be lost.
You've got such a dumb face, Truffle.
Finn!
They're everywhere!
We make for the North Grove!
Let me save your life and our house. Iron from
Through
ice,
the
brother.
armor.
Iron from ice.
Well, at least there's one less to play now, and I eliminated the less interesting of them. Now I just need to kill Mira, and
God.
it should be okay.
Can you see anything? Is it the North Grove?
I don't know yet!
It's a bunch of trees.
Hear the werewolves whisper. Haven't seen any werewolves this far north. The forest of sigil. Those look like ironwood trees. The North Grove, beneath the watchful eye of the Ice Dragon. The Ice Dragon!
Is it a constipation? It might be a constipation. I'm gonna be disappointed. I want a reskinned dragon we can fight.
That must be it. We're close.
Damn
I
it.
think I found it!
You found it? Are you sure? We can't afford to waste any more time.
Sylvie, we've been wandering these woods for days. Ever since we saw those whites. We'll die if we don't find shelter.
You're right. I'm just not sure how much further he can go. We need to keep moving.
Ow!
A White
wound is
Walker
getting
dragon
worse.
might be a nice dragon.
He burns like all 7 elves combined.
But I used my poultry.
Listen, Garrett. I know I'm not well.
If I carried that poultice and the fucking bandage all this time in the game, only to bandage him and have him die anyway, I wonder if it's even optional leaving the fucking room without it.
That can get you killed. I know we haven't always gotten along. If anything happens, I want you to leave me. You take Sylvie and don't look back. Promise me, Garrett. I need to know you'll do it.
If it comes to it, I'll do it.
Thank you, Garrett.
What are you doing?
I found Nightshade. It's poisonous, but in small doses it can help with pain. It's rare this far north.
We can use the nightshade to make Cotter more comfortable.
Right. It'll help keep him calm too. in the right amount. Luckily, I know how to use it. Can you help?
Oh, I'm gonna QTE this fucking weed. Jesus Christ. What? Really?
You see this?
Yeah, he might be nicer because of it. You're correct.
Whatever made this must be enormous.
It was my arse.
Claw marks.
Gods.
Nice lunch. Okay, what kind of dumbass creature eats the fucking flesh off the skull before getting the meaty bits here? What a mong.
It's been torn apart. It's not frozen. Must be a fresh kill.
Oh, hello. Wait. Oh, Polar Express my ass. Was it Golden Compass? Which one is the one where Tom Hanks is a bear?
Shit! We have to cross the ice! Get Cotter across! I'll hold it off! Go!
No, I don't think the ice can bear it.
Garrett, come across!
I fucked that up. Made it anyway. That's it. Oh. That is a polar bear. Ursus maritiminus. Maritiminus, a fucking sea bear, literally in Latin. It's not going to care about a lake. Which is fucking weird. Unless there's a sea up here, it wouldn't have polar bears.
Seven hells.
Oh, a sphincter, nice.
Come on!
Oh man, I get to press W. Hello, Newman. I was asked in the comments today if you could complete this game by just not doing anything. No, you have to press W every now and then. And some QTs you have to win. But all the conversations, I think, except the times where you get two choices and there's no timer. You can't,
Finally.
Stoic.
Fuck! Whoever they are, they can help us?
Hurry!
For someone who has a settlement here, they didn't have many dudes looking out for it.
Garrett!
Don't yell at the bear.
Cotter, I need all your strength. We need to get to that village.
Help us!
Do something!
Oh nice, he's a wag. Oh, I guess he was the defense. I see.
High vis.
Wait! No!
Garrett! Tell them!
I represent House Forrester. I was squire to Lord Gregor himself.
Okay, so in the one yesterday, this got copyright claimed, but it just put an ad on it. But the fucking Mother of Dragons song got blocked in some countries, so I had to edit out some of the audio, which means that there's a bit, I think the Daenerys talk, that doesn't have any audio at all in the previous video. In some countries, yes. It's pretty stupid, yeah. Lost Ground did similar stuff. Luckily it didn't block anything. It just claimed the money for the ads and put ads on it. If you ever see ads on any of my stuff, it's because of content claims. It's not because I've put them there. But I want flute. Flute's a good thing. Time to be an asshole. Oh yes, flute. Sneedling.
Please, Lady Marjorie. Please don't send me back to Highgarden.
Finally, you grace us with your presence. I was beginning to think you'd found someone else to serve.
Is everything all right, my lady? What's happened?
I'll get to you in a moment. Do you realize how precarious my position is with Cersei?
Of course, my lady.
Of all the people in King's Landing, you steal from the Queen Regent.
I didn't mean...
Did you know about this? Sarah's been stealing wine. From Cersei, no less.
Stealing wine, my lady? I'm shocked. Sarah, how could you?
Oh, please, don't play the scepter. You have plenty to answer for yourself. Where's my seal? I haven't seen it in weeks. Do you know where it went, Mira? Do you think that our thief here pocketed it too?
Why do you have it there in your hand?
My lady, please. I would never steal from you.
I've yet to meet the thief who'd admit they would.
I wouldn't put it past her, my lady. I'm pretty sure I saw her with it last. What? Mira! That's not true! My lady, I swear to the mother!
Stop swearing and start praying. You're going to need the mother's grace. I'm sorry. It's not right to accuse without proof. It's just... I need order in my household. Until I'm married to Tommen, I can't afford any more mistakes. I have no choice but to make changes among my handmaidens. Tommen's garden
You
party,
can't be
Mira.
in the show.
What were you thinking? I can't believe you'd be so irresponsible.
But, Lady Marjorie, I don't know what you mean.
Oh, I must have it wrong. It must have been some other handmaiden making a scene with Lord Andros. Sarah's been saying some damning things about you, Mira. I suspect in an effort to save her own neck.
My lady, please!
You've said enough. One of you must answer for this. Sarah says you used her to get you into the party. You've been with me a long time, Mira. When I'm queen, I'll need people I can count on. Please, tell me this isn't true.
Please, Mira. I don't deserve to lose my position for this. Sneaking me into the party was Sarah's idea. You liar! Lady Marjorie, please!
Let her speak.
She forced me to come with her.
Mira! How could you? I trusted you! And you betrayed me!
Oh, now she
You brought
realizes.
this on yourself, Sarah. I told you what would happen if we disobeyed Lady Marjorie.
But it was you who disobeyed her!
First turning Lord Tarwick against me, and now this.
Oh, Sneedle.
You deceitful, treacherous...
One day, all of this will catch up to you, Mira. You'll end up with a knife in your back or your head on a spike. And when that day comes, I'll be happy.
That's enough, Sarah. Consider yourself dismissed from my service.
But my lady...
I said enough. Get out of my sight before you make things worse. Oh, such a sweet girl when she came to us. Why would she lie to me like that?
Are you buying this?
Why would she betray my trust? Perhaps I did something to turn her against me.
This is King's Landing, Lady Marjorie. There are rats everywhere, and many of them have sweet faces.
Alright, Bellery.
Goodness, you grew up quickly, didn't you? Even more than I have here. For all the trouble you've brought, I'm glad you came to me. I think of you as more than just my handmaiden.
Good thing she put the thing
You're
away.
a friend. An ally, even.
You've always been so kind to me. I think of you as a sister.
And you'll always have a sister's love from me.
Thank you, Lady Marjorie.
I have to
where was
distance
the
myself
seal?
from you for a time.
Where was the seal?
What? Why?
There are rumors circulating. Stupid lies about you and a murdered Lannister guard. But stupid lies can be dangerous. I can't be associated with this, or with you, until you put it to rest. I hope you understand. When I'm queen, I can help you again. Maybe we can help each other. Until then, be careful, Mira. And goodbye.
Well, she had to get rid of both handmaids because they're not in the show. So they can't canonically be there. Dun. Oh, it's Asia
They're right
Fabio.
behind us. Less than half a league.
Seems you were right. I know that snot-nosed bastard Griff. He was sent to kill me, not Roderick. He wouldn't run home to his father without trying again. Listen close! I want the road surrounded. Ride hard for Ironrath, and don't turn back. If this goes to hell...
Why is the game a bit loud? I don't understand. I literally changed nothing since yesterday. Is this a fact? Is he correct in this? I will change it if he is. Okay.
They'll need to know about Roderick.
Yeah!
Lay low and be ready to strike the moment I give the order.
And what order is that, Asher?
No fucking prisoners.
Take no prisoners!
Mate. I'm a murder boner. All these other dudes, that guy in the background there will show up and suck at them.
Seven hells! Take them!
Kill the Foresters!
That roof would not have held. Where? Where?
No grit!
Oh, he's a bloody coward.
Your brother was the coward. You should have seen him squeal. When Griff gutted him like a pig.
Is he supposed to say things between here?
My lord!
We're going to kill them all for this.
Roderick,
I wish I had known him, Asher. I'll never get to drink with him, fight by his side, complain about what an arse his little brother is. I wish there was something more I could say. From what you've told me,
Anal bum
sounds
cover.
like he was a true Westerosi lord. But you're the lord here now, like it or not, by the laws of your land. And to these men, you've more than proven yourself.
I'll sulk. Every time she speaks to him, he sulks.
I know you never wanted this, but you need to do this. Because without you to lead, everything we went through to get here becomes meaningless.
What the fuck do
My
you
lord,
know?
forgive me, but Lud Whitehill will be on the move.
let's move!
Pretty as a picture.
Here!
Asher!
I've got 5 gits to feed.
Roderick! How could this happen? It makes no sense. My lady, your son sacrificed himself so that we could escape. He died a hero.
It's not fair.
Talia, mother,
If I can't be sassy
Listen
with
to
this
me.
guy, I'll just say nothing.
we don't dare take time to mourn. Not yet. Lord is sure to move quickly now. He could be at our gates before nightfall. But there's hope yet!
Are Lud's men Luddites?
I've brought help! Warriors from across the narrow sea! With no equal in Westeros.
7 of them.
Whatever their skill, they are hardly an army.
My lady, I've seen them in battle, twice now, and I've seen Asher lead them. They're a force to be reckoned with, and they'll be more than equal to whatever Lud can muster.
How can you say that? We've already lost.
What are you talking about?
G fucking
Ramsay
G,
Snow.
Asher.
He came here. He set terms of war. He said the last house standing wins.
And with the Lord of House Forrester dead.
Lady Elena's not wrong. By Ramsay's term, this war's lost the moment the Boltons learn of this.
Oh, fuck Ramsay Snow. Fuck the Boltons! This war is not over until I say it is!
Asher will lead us!
Asher is our lord!
Oh.
Asher, I wish this were a happier occasion, but... This sword has been held by a Forrester Lord for centuries.
Then why didn't Thingy
Now,
have it?
It is yours.
Why didn't Roderick have it? Oh.
All hail Asher Forrester, Lord of Ironrath, defender of the Ironwood Groves.
I never asked to be lord of this house, but I do know how to fight. And when Lord Whitehill comes to see us bend the knee, I swear I'll kill him with my bare hands if I have to!
He's lying. Look at him. He's a crow. He doesn't represent the Foresters. Never seen a crow this far north of the wall. Must be a deserter. I don't trust fucking deserters. And you're traveling with a wildling.
We need your help. My friend is sick.
By the look of him, your friend is going to die. They must teach you nothing at Castle Black. I could have killed you out there, as easily then as I could now.
He's a warg.
The bear likes your kind even less than I do, so I suggest you shut your mouth. Your blade pierced his shoulder, and I felt the pain as if it were mine. You couldn't possibly understand what that's like.
Well then, you probably shouldn't
but I
have
could make you
attacked
understand.
with a fucking bear, you nincompoop.
Enough, Josera. He claims to serve House Forrester. Anyone could say as much. What proof do you have?
I got this locket.
If you'd have us believe it's not a lie.
I was given this by Talia Forrester before I left. It's the Forrester sigil, made from ironwood.
Harida East.
You trust this crow?
That necklace is Forrester Ironwood. No one else could craft it as well.
My friend is wounded.
He won't live long without our help. High Vis.
Wait! Where are you taking him?
Who is this girl? Is she a prisoner? Why else would you be traveling with a wildling?
She's my friend.
A wildling girl?
I told you we couldn't trust him.
She'll betray you the first chance she gets. My name is Elsera Snow. This is my brother, Josera.
What is this place?
A refuge against the forces of darkness during the long night. A place of great power to those who know how to use it. I assume that's why you're here.
You're a long way from home, aren't you? There must be a reason you've come all this way.
Lord Gregor's last words before he fell were, "The North Grove must never be lost."
What do you mean? Last words before he fell?
Lord Gregor was slain at the Twins months ago.
No slain?
Betrayed by Walder Frey. You didn't know? Of course. How could you?
He has no idea who we are.
Why would he?
You're right. He's just a messenger. All he did was use some ironwood necklace they gave him. Why should we trust him with anything? They clearly didn't. Otherwise, he would know.
Did the lady also just introduce herself as Snow? I thought the lady bastards were flowers. Fuck. They're obviously foresters.
We can't trust an Oathbreaker.
Perhaps Lord Gregor never told anyone.
I wouldn't be surprised. Better to hide his shame where no one could find out.
It's a very weird elephant.
White.
Gregor wen fanden Björnen. This is the gift the Grove gives me. I control these warriors.
What about them?
Hiftanes.
What? No! Let me go!
Did they teach you to fight at Castle Black? I hope they did. Otherwise, you're likely to die.
I'll fight. But only if you release her.
I knew you couldn't be trusted. Maybe you're the one who should be tied up.
We don't have time for this. The dead are coming.
Fortifant.
I'll untie her, but she'll need to be watched. That's one less warrior, so I hope you know how to fight.
Nice.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course.
Elephantus.
There's something wrong with them, Garrett. Those warriors. They're not normal free folk. Not like any I've ever seen.
Fucking Spriggerin.
Ready!
Spiggerin.
Aye.
Tomty. Dryads. Brownies. Brownie sounds racist. It's a sort of forest spirit. Eleflutus. Yeah, I think they have a system for this, for the facial animations to sort of
Lady Mira, wait.
morph between each other.
What is it?
But sometimes it forgets and
They're
switches
searching
too
the room.
quickly. They'll find the key that I never found out what was for.
Break it down! Search the place!
They're coming after us for the murder.
But I haven't done anything wrong. Those are my private chambers.
Your privacy is the least of your worries.
I have a 40-foot ebonwood dong in my chambers. They will find my amber dildo. Oh.
Praise, milady. Come on, we can't stay here.
What's going on, Tom? Lady Marjorie said she'd heard rumors about me.
It's all over the keep, milady. They're saying you take Lannister men to your bed and murder them in their sleep.
What? That's ridiculous.
It'd be ridiculous, milady, if soldiers weren't smashing in your door. They're saying you killed that Lannister guard. There's more. Someone sent the captain of the guard a message about you. Dropped off at the guardhouse. Anonymously.
You mean someone's plotting against me?
But I've been
How do you
kind
know
to
this?
everyone.
My friend does the guardhouse call. Whoever's behind this, they're making their move now. If those guards catch you, if they catch us, we've got to stay close to Lady Marjorie. They won't touch us if we're with her.
We can't bring Lady Marjorie into this.
What? Why not?
She can't associate with me.
Oh, god
until
damn
I
it.
put the rumors about
I picked
me
a
to
noble
rest.
choice.
She's worried about rumors. They're going to have our heads.
Calm down.
The thing about Sneedling is that Sneedle will betray everyone the first chance he gets. And that includes everyone, even the people he just betrayed them to. So eventually he'll run out of friends and have to flee. This is the culmination of our Sneedling.
Down. Panicking isn't going to help.
Those guards won't stop until they find someone for Damien's death. What are we going to do, Lady Mira? How are we getting out of this one?
I have to get out of the keep, or I'm done for.
You, my lady? We're in this together, like it or not.
I would never betray
I don't know
you,
how to aid you now.
Cole boy.
Tell me and I'll help you. Whatever it is, we can't stay here.
I need allies, Tom. Allies with real power. If I can get an audience with Cersei, maybe...
Sneedle was a character I made in Age of Decadence, which is a role-playing game that you can play in quite a lot of different ways. He was a guy who only had social skills of being a cock. So he would try to Sneedle everyone he came across. He would try to... he would try to con every fucking one he met. And every now and then he'd get killed because he couldn't fight. But mainly he avoided physical confrontation a lot. He started working for the Thieves Guild, tried to Sneedle a dude, then sold out the Thieves Guild to the guy he tried to Sneedle, then Sneedled him. And then he had no one left to work for, and everyone wanted to kill him, so he had to leave town early. It was fantastic.
Maybe she'll put a stop to this.
I don't like it. But I can get her a message if it's what you want. In the meantime, there's a collier's store by the river gate. On Muddy Way. Meet me there.
Who's there? Show yourself, or it'll be worse.
Throw the boy out.
Get to the colliers. Tell Godwin I sent you. Goodbye, Lady Mira.
The coal boy. Take him.
Sneedle did get to the new town, yes. Everyone has completely shit armor in this. It's ridiculous. There was just so much reading in Age of Decadence, so my throat got tired from streaming it.
Your sister said he was building an army. We can thank Mira it's not larger. But we'll lose if we go up against that.
He doesn't expect us to. He's trying to frighten us into surrender. I want every bolt aimed at Lord Whitehill the moment he appears.
That's dumb. Oh shit, he brought sprites.
Ryan! Fuck. Crossbows up!
Asher Forrester! Show your face, boy!
Up, and he pushes them down. What? Why is my kid dirty?
It's frightened, father. Anya!
Have my fucking attention! What do you want, Lord?
What does it look like? I'm here to end this once and for all. You got your little revenge on my men. But it's time you listen to reason.
Oh no, he brought a cock.
I could ram your gates down and kill every last one of you. Or we could end the bloodshed here and now.
I'm not done
This war
QTE.
is over, Asher. It ended the moment Roderick fell. By Ramsay's rules, I'm the victor here. This will all be mine now. One way or another.
My brother's death is on your hands! Believe me, the bloodshed has only begun.
Do you know what? We've spilled so much Forrester blood already, Asher.
You tell him,
You're the
Pedulia.
one who's missed all the fun.
Let's put all this ugliness behind us.
Wait, no loot, Rumpus?
I'm willing to talk terms of your surrender.
Surrender?
Open your halls and bend the knee as my bannermen. You continue to produce ironwood, under my supervision, of course. And you will join your house to mine, for all to see, by wedding my Gwyn.
Well, fuck me.
Asher, you can't!
That would be easier to believe coming from Gwyn herself.
Am I to
Where is
marry
she?
the son?
Far
Or it's the
away
lady?
from all this, of course. Besides, I speak on her behalf as her father. I would just as happily kill you all and be done with it. but I'm very generously giving you a way to keep your bloody lives. Oh, one last thing. As a show of my goodwill, I've brought home the body of your lord. Your brother was too stubborn to know when it was over.
Roderick? Let me see him! I want to see my brother!
We'll never bend the knee to a fucking Whitehill!
Let him open the fucking
will.
gate and then get snappy.
Unless you want to end up like Roderick here. You have an hour. I'll be waiting in my camp.
Gee. Is he gonna look like shit, which will infuriate us?
No!
They should have put a horse's ass on there instead. So it's just a horse's ass on his body. And be like, fuck you.
I'm sorry, little brother.
He did survive worse, it's true. I feel happy.
I've buried too many sons.
Maester, take my brother's body. You will join Father and Ethan in the grove.
As you say, my lord. But... forgive me, I just... Perhaps the time has come to truly let this bloodshed end. We simply accept. We bow our heads and Asher marries Gwyn.
Craven!
It's not the worst terms I've ever heard.
I can't bow my head to the fucking Whitehills after all they've done. I may have loved Gwyn, but... No. No, not like this.
Even if we accepted, I somehow doubt Lud would keep you alive once Gwyn's produced an heir.
There will be no marriage. If we bow our heads now, we'll always be his slaves.
We have to kill them, Asher.
Aye, piss on surrender. Let's ride out and kill them all.
Aye. We ride for war!
We ride! Spill their blood! Believe me, I want to kill every last fucking one of them. But I'm not sending you all out to certain death.
Oh, I thought that was the option
Just
to do
don't
it.
have the numbers. But maybe we don't have to.
Are we gonna do stealth again?
Lord rules that house with an iron fist. His sons, his bannermen, do nothing without his say-so. There may be 500 men outside that wall. Without Lord at the lead...
They'll scatter like chickens with their heads cut off.
That's good, but how? Lud will not simply cast aside his men and offer his neck. Such a task is easily said, but Lud is wary.
We tell Lord exactly what he wants to hear. We invite him inside to celebrate and drink to our union.
And then?
Then an ambush. Your pit fighters strike from the shadows.
No, an ambush is too chaotic. Things could go badly quickly. Lud could
I'll
escape.
make the QTE.
There's
I rarely
another
fail
way.
them.
Poison. In his wine.
A woman's weapon.
Yes, and a good one. Lethal and direct.
Either plan is a high risk. We only lure
If
Lud
we poison
inside if
him,
the whole family is there to sell
the
it.
lady will drink it.
Talia and Ryan will both be in danger.
Or the kid
I understand
will.
the risks.
Fuck it.
But an ambush is the best way to kill as many Whitehills as possible.
Then we have a plan.
Whatever happens to me, I need you to get Ryan out alive. As soon as we move on, Lord.
Not a problem. You know you're the only family I've ever had. That makes Ryan my
The
brother
kid
too.
will. The kid. He will have. Lud will have the kid drink the wine
I've
or
forgotten the
something.
number of times
or,
I've heard you say that.
Or the guy.
I've said that
the
before.
guy he's supposed to marry or whatever.
We will avenge Roderick's death tonight, whatever it takes.
Send word to Lud. We'll drink this night to the prosperous future of our united houses.
Yo, 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 sorted up the bum.
She's left the keep! Search the area!
Annoys me I
Mira.
can't sneedle out of
There
this.
she is! Take her!
What's all this?
I'll tell you on our way. You're making a big mistake. Don't you know who this is?
Doesn't matter who he is. We're here for you.
This is Lord Rickard Morgren, the most powerful ironwood merchant in King's Landing. One word to your superiors, and he'll have you carted off to the wall. Rickard, tell them how far you'd go to protect your friends.
Lady Mira, I hope these men aren't bothering you.
We have orders from Captain Lucan
Let
to...
me worry about Lucan. You worry about buying yourselves a few tankards. On me. Thank you for keeping our city safe.
Fuckers.
Can I take you somewhere, Lady Mira?
I would like to see the bunnies.
The Rivergate. Thank you.
The river gate, quick as you can. What's going on, Mira? Is there a problem?
Nothing you need concern yourself with, Lord Morgren.
Really? Yet my pockets are a few dragons lighter, and here you sit in my litter. I'd say my concern
Is this where he
just saved
shits?
your skin.
Fuck. Also, it's a cat.
Clearly, you've made powerful enemies here in King's Landing. Although, you've made short work of one of them, at least. I hear Lord Andros has found a home in the Black Cells. I'm impressed. It seems he took on the wrong handmaiden and lost.
Andros was just the beginning. I plan to destroy anyone in my way.
Of course, now that you've gotten rid of my biggest competitor, all kinds of opportunities have opened up. Particularly in your part of the Seven Kingdoms. The ironwood market is wide open. A lot of gold to be made.
Hold up, Lord Morgren. That's my family's ironwood you're talking about.
Well, for now at least, you're right. But probably not for long. You're clever, Mira.
No, I press
When
random
you faced down Andros
contradictory
at the
things.
coronation party. Well, let's just say you showed how formidable you really are. Of course, I knew you'd be a problem when we first met. Imagine a handmaiden stealing the crown's ironwood contract from under my nose. That's why I bribed that Lannister guard to kill you.
Fucking beards.
Don't look so surprised. You must have known you'd become a target sooner or later.
I knew it! I never should have trusted you!
Of course not. You should never trust anyone in King's Landing. That might have been your only mistake. But a costly one. After Lud takes Ironrath, he and I will control the ironwood trade entirely. You've been very helpful, Mira. But it's time to get you out of the way. Can't have you complicating things.
You're making a mistake, Morgren. I have powerful allies. One word to Cersei, and you'll be in the cell next to Andros.
You're mistaken, Mira Forrester. No one is coming to your aid.
Oh no, he's squishing my head. Not a head squish. Someone actually punching someone in the throat.
We've arrived. Now
Poorly.
get out of my fucking litter!
Lucan, fancy coming across you here. I seem to have found something you're looking for.
That you have, my lord. I've been searching for this murderer a long time. Finally, I got her.
You've got the wrong person. I've done nothing wrong.
Shut your liar's mouth. It's time you answered for your crimes.
Take her to the cells. Chin up, Mira. I'm sure if you ask him nicely, the headsman will be quick.
Forgive my brother's temper. It's said over time, wargs adopt the traits of their animal. And your news was unexpected. You see, Gregor Forrester was our father. And we are his bastards.
Lol, what?
I doubt anyone knows. It was his dark secret.
No one at Ironrath knows of this. Not that I've ever heard.
I suspected as much. Josra would say he banished us to hide his shame. But I like to think it's because he knew what we were. That he was protecting us in his own way. We thought one day Gregor would come and see everything we've built. But instead it was you. You are the first to arrive. It must have been a difficult journey. Few try, and fewer still live to tell about it.
I wouldn't have made it alone. I had help from my friend Cotter and Sylvie.
But they were following your lead. You were the one who was sent by House Forrester.
Her hair's probably just very dirty.
Our father entrusted us with protecting the North Grove. That has always been our purpose. But we've learned there's a power here, Garrett. A power we've only just begun to
The
understand.
flame made a noise, but not the stick.
Winter is
Weird.
coming. And we haven't much time.
Gregor ven Fionden Bjorne Sager ven. Sveloden Mopre befastan.
Where when bears hibernate, I don't know, do polar bears hibernate? I know they shit out a cork. I wonder if he does that, or he lets the bear have that sensation. Little slide. I'm actually impressed they didn't just reuse the ones from before we saw, and they used the really bony ones. Quite impressed with the amount of assets they've made that they only use once. Oh, they fell over. Obviously they're done. Okay, so twice in this game, once where we were practicing the crossbow, and once where we were shooting at the bunny, it gave us proper control of the aim, at least kind of, so that you'd have to actually click and have some sort of timing. Now it's doing that thing where I just have to click the circles. God damn it. weird that they introduced two mechanics. Oh, is that Finn?
Oh God! Finn!
If we hadn't brought him, I wonder if we brought him here anyway. I don't know. Oh shit. Oh shit. Yes, I'm a Mongolus. Fuck's sake. Please don't put me back too far.
Oh God! Finn!
Oh no, the Shite King has revived you. They just catch fire immediately. Also, I don't think he had the sword when we poked him. Disappeared for a second there. I thought the Shite King sees everything the White sees, so now that they know they're here, they'll always be able to find it. Silly.
Did you know him? Maybe I'm wrong, but you keep looking at him.
He was my friend. His name was Finn. He was here because of me. I let him join when we left Castle Black.
That was his choice. It's not your fault.
Now his watch has ended.
Oh yes, tasty crockpot. Do you deem it a tasty success?
You fought well. For a crow.
I saved your life.
I wouldn't go that far. Although I admit, you can fight. Maybe they did teach you something at Castle Black.
I fought worse.
Is that right?
Why would you admit to having fought worse? It's like, you did your best. Nah. Well, yes, I've fought worse before. Fucking fight your best, not your worst. That's not what that means, is it?
Right. Traitors and murderers at the Twins. Whites, far north of the wall when there were only 3 of us. And the man who killed my family.
Killing them I don't mind. It's the burning that stays with you. You'll never forget that stench.
Did you see what they just did? They don't care about their own.
My sister has trained them well. Emotion is a weakness, according to her.
They don't mourn their dead.
They've been trained to fight. Nothing else matters but that. They're more my sister's doing, not mine.
The Whites grow bolder by the day. Ever since the wildling tribes went south with Mance Raider.
Does burning flesh smell disgusting because it's a unique weird smell, or does it smell disgusting because it smells kind of like some food and then makes that food remind you of burning flesh? Yes?
I need to go back.
Here, let me help you.
I'm fine. It's nothing. I should return to the village. Fulgor and Bysonir. Did you not hear me? Fulgorin! Suna!
What?
Wait! Fulgor and Bysonir.
You're losing control.
What was that?
It's blood magic. The more she uses it, the weaker she becomes. And they can sense it. Elsera's a fool to keep taking these risks. One day, they'll kill us all if we're not careful.
She's protecting the grove.
She thinks her warriors are the answer. But not if she can't control them. And now it's gone too far. I worry about her. It's more dangerous than she knows. She was right about one thing, though. The Whites are growing bolder. And the worst is yet to come. Now that my father's dead, there's no reason to stay. That's why he sent you, isn't it? To bring us back to Ironrath. To crush our enemies south of the Wall. And avenge his death. It's what my father would have wanted. I know what my father said. The North Grove can never be lost. But he wouldn't want us to die because of it.
Probably would. I know.
Where's Sylvie?
Never trust a fucking wildling.
Are we gonna talk to Tyrion? Speak to, rather. With the English properly.
Looks fresh. Looks like they didn't make it to the block.
Nice.
Oh god! Those are human teeth.
God damn it. I'm getting bots following me on Twitter. It's really weird. It started happening. Every time I stream I get about 20 or whatever extra subs or something. I'm not sure I like it. It's weird. Phil theorized that it's when people buy follow subs to make those things appear more genuine. They'll follow random dudes as well.
Rats. They're everywhere in King's Landing.
I wish I was a rat so I could eat the wall. Why would they have that in there? Loose. That's fucking retarded. And I still don't understand the purpose of the inventory when I can't interact with it at all.
Jailer! Please.
Shut it!
Please come here!
Who is that? It's just some cunt.
I wonder what she's done.
Hey, get away from there!
Jailer! Jailer, come over here!
Oh, don't you start again!
Why don't you come here for a moment? We can have a little chat about it.
Gods, woman, I said shut it! Or I will come in there, and you won't like what happens.
What do you want then? Tell me! Please! I'll do anything. Just tell me! Bastard! Before the day's over, they'll take us straight to the block.
But I want to throw someone else
So don't
under
give me that
under
look.
the thing.
You can leave the judgment to the Father, whatever gods you believe in.
I'm sorry, I meant no offense. But we have to keep our heads held high. Even when everything else is taken from us.
What the fuck is Bratwurst bot?
I have a son. A little baby boy.
Condolences.
I think of the smell of his skin. His tuft of brown hair. There is nothing I wouldn't do. Nothing. Just to hold him again. Dignity is worthless compared to that. What would you do in my place?
Oh yes, tasty meat.
I'll never see him again.
Oh,
There's
I see, okay.
nothing to be done.
A bot that retweeted every word that had, every tweet that had bratwurst
My
in
lord,
it.
please. Please take me out of here!
Mira, making friends already, I see.
Be
I'll
quick.
hold Bruce all I want.
We'll be coming back for her next.
For your trouble.
Oh, no, no.
Come on, you!
Was it bratwurst properly, or was it without the umlaut, or did it do both?
Please! Wait! No! Get off!
Shut your fucking mouth!
They'll be here for you soon. You don't have much time.
I'm here to punch.
Enough! I've come to talk.
And oh, wait, she isn't the punchy lady.
I've come to make you an offer. I was thinking about what you said. Your relationship with Cersei is valuable.
Cersei?
You never know when that might come in handy. And then I realized there's something far more valuable than your friends at court, Mira. Your name. I want you as my wife.
Bruce.
This makes a lot of sense for both of us. I want Ironrath, and you're going to give it to me. It may not be the grandest castle in Westeros, but it's a start.
Why would I do that? What's in it for me?
You keep your head, of course, and I'll get you out of here. But if you don't value that, think of your bloodline, your precious Forrester legacy. This is your chance to make sure it carries on.
What are you talking about?
2 of your brothers are already dead. That idiot Ludd will take care of the rest. One way or another. And it won't take me long to get rid of the harebrained fool myself. I'm sorry.
Harebrained? As in the stuff on your hair? Head? I thought it was hair like the animal. It said hair in the fucking subtitles. Someone correct me or whatever. Confirm, deny.
Mira, none of your family will survive. Ironrath will fall to you. And through marriage, it will become mine. A holdfast in the north can only help my ambitions.
So we'd rule together, as Lord and Lady of Ironrath.
That's an amusing thought, but not what I had in mind. It's fitting our betrothal begins
It said
in
head
south.
hair.
I'd say it's a perfect symbol for the rest of your life.
You plan to keep me locked up?
Well, perhaps not literally. If you play your part and produce my heirs.
Lag face. Fucking hell, I'm not sure why this fucking game lags.
The murder of a Lannister guard can't go unpunished. But I can get you out of here, Mira. One word from me, that coal boy takes your place on the block.
Tom!
All you have to do is agree to marry me. You'll give up your power. You'll give up your ancestral home. But you'll be alive. So, Mira, what do you say? Good.
She sneedles her own family. All the shit is in vain up there because she sneedles her own family.
She won't get far. Not out here.
Let me go!
Nor did she.
Sylvie!
He's my brother! I wasn't finished!
When you're finished here, come see me. There's something I must show you.
I don't trust these people, Garrett. Which was why I had to see Cotter. He's not well. And he won't live much longer.
I need to see him. Is he in there?
There's a reason I wanted to talk to you. I need you to do something for me. I didn't want him to suffer anymore, Garrett. Just to ease his pain, but... that's when they found me. The Nightshade. I need you to be the one to end his suffering.
But...
it's our way, Garrett. You have to feed it to him. I'm trusting you to do this, Garrett. You're the only one who can.
Are you sure this is what Cotter would want?
I know he would. We'd never let free folk suffer.
Have some fucking ginseng.
You'll see.
You
He's
can't.
in so much pain.
It's gonna give him some energy. It's gonna be all like Red Bull for bullshit. Maybe we can have Nigel make a stew that will calm him down. Press W to walk forward. Oh, there's upwork as well. Oh, the score does. I can dual wield this shit. No, it was established earlier that that weird ironwood plot device burns blue, and this is an ironwood grove, so it's actually been established for a while, so we can't fault them for the blue flame. There are actually quite a lot of these assets they don't reuse as well. It's not nearly as budget as Batman. I'm kind of impressed.
Everything within my power to help your friend. But I'm afraid it's too late. Nothing can save him now.
Sylvie told me.
Nightshade? What are you going to do with that? You realize it's deadly. And has no place in here.
What are you doing with that knife?
It's meant for you.
There appears to be a big fucking hole in your chest.
Garrett, is that you?
It's me, Cotter. I'm here.
Where's Sylvie? I want to see her. Where is she? Did something happen to her?
She can't see you right now, but don't worry. She's fine.
I thought they took her away.
Just apply maggots. Heals everyone.
Remember your promise, Garrett.
You said leave behind, not kill.
You said you'd leave me behind. To help Sylvie. Cotter! I can't bear it anymore!
Okay, so in the very first episode, we run around, we are wounded, so we go to the maester. The maester treats us, and in treating us, we pick up some bandages off the fucking thing and a poultice, and we fucking have carried that for 6 episodes until we stuffed him in this guy's wound. Of course, the poultice would be rotten by now, but the bandage... But it's like, why have I carried this the entire fucking game if it does nothing? Look at that hole in him. Ugh.
Been incredibly brave. A lesser man would have died days ago. But I suppose you already knew that about him.
God is a fighter. Always has been.
I can see that. But now you can use his death to give his life meaning.
Gonna make him into a woodpin.
This was always intended for my father. It's a sacred symbol of the power of the North Grove. Forged from iron. The handle made with ironwood from this very tree. In my father's absence, you speak for House Forrester. It seems only right that you should have this now.
I'm not even related a lot.
You're here for a reason, Garrett. It's no accident they sent you.
I'm honored. Thank you.
It's well deserved. Your friend is dying, but his life is too valuable to waste. Give me his heart. His beating heart. And his death can have meaning. We can use it for a greater purpose, Garrett. An ancient ritual to help harness the power of the North Grove.
But...
We must do this, Garrett. I fear what might happen if we don't.
Alright.
I'll do what must be done.
Well, if it must be done.
You saw what happened after the fight. My warriors, they're pulling away. Please, I need you to do this. For me, for the North Grove.
I'm ready. Gareth. Can't take it any longer.
Okay, so we were told by Sylvia, or whatever the fuck, Sylvanus, to give him the root, and now we're gonna stab him instead. Cotter himself doesn't seem to care. Our only promise to him was to leave him behind if he got shitty. So I don't see anything wrong with this in any of the promises, except for the one to her who wanted him to eat the fucking ginseng. I hope that there's a dialogue option when we get back to her and have to explain this, that just read, "That was ginseng, you dopey twat. Just gave him a boner."
Hunger.
End his suffering. Use his life to make us strong, Garrett. Give him that poison, and his blood will be useless.
I'll do it.
Use him for blood
For the
magic.
North Grove.
One word.
I knew I could count on you, Garrett. Use a dagger to open his chest. We need his heart.
Don't stab the heart.
Good. Now grab his heart, quickly, while his blood still pulses through it.
Yeah, you like that. Yeah. Oh, he's a squirter.
Now bring it here. Squeeze the blood into the fire.
Strongest muscles in the body. You can't just tear the fucking heart clean like that.
Donne treulrikaig sprag, svogen esfo.
Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Swole Buell. Nice. Yeah, let's make Buell swole. That's what we need.
Thank you, Garrett. I know it was difficult, but you did the right thing.
Yes, Buell the
Now we
Swole
must
is
burn
a
the body.
Danish national hero.
In the name of the king,
I hereby sentence you to death.
Still never found out who sent him. The cold boy.
Get over there!
I don't think so anyway.
This boy has been charged with murdering a loyal servant of the king. Who here bears witness to his crimes?
My betrothed can speak to them.
I like how
Is
he
this
hasn't
true, my
even
lady?
washed her before saying that she's his wife.
My lady! Then in the name of the king, I sentence you to die.
I was hoping to Sneedle one more time.
Please! Please, this isn't right! Help me!
Help me.
Come along, Mira. I have a busy day ahead.
The kid did actually kill the grown guard. We're not just framing him, he actually did do it. We're being an arsehole
Your
about it.
fighters are in
but
place. Keep the Whitehills calm, and as soon as they're all seated, give the signal to strike.
Remember, no matter how much they might provoke you, we must let them think they've won.
I'm going to get angry immediately and fuck it up.
That's them. Here we go.
Gwyn.
Clever. Send the girl first. Don't let her play with your head, little brother.
Lady Forrester. My apologies for arriving unannounced. I was hoping I might have a word in private with Asher.
Only fire and stuff like that.
I think we can agree these are not ideal circumstances.
Agreed.
But these are the circumstances we find ourselves in. I know how you must feel, Asher. What your family has suffered, it's unimaginable. Which is why the bloodshed must stop.
I agreed to your father's terms, didn't I?
You did. But I know you, Asher. You're not the one to roll over so easily. You don't like being pushed into a corner. It's not in your nature. I'd like to think you're different now. That you're willing to listen to reason. You have to understand.
I'll listen to murder.
I've risked everything to bring peace between our houses. To meet with Roderick in secret. To tell him of the traitor within these very walls. To make sure no harm came to Ryan as our ward. All while persuading my father that bloodshed would end if we were to wed. I have no ulterior motive, no hidden agenda. Just peace, once and for all. I won't let anything jeopardize what we'll have together. Truth be told, my father's scared of you.
Is he?
With Roderick, he knew who and what he was dealing with. But you, he thinks you're dangerous. You proved as much when you attacked his men.
They came after us.
I know.
I wonder how
And
this
it's
would
all
have
in the
gone if
past
the other
now, I
dude
promise. We can make
survived,
this
if he would have
work,
been married
Asher.
to this bint.
This is our one chance.
Oh, look at Nipple guy in the
Together
background.
we can
Don't
control
flaunt,
the
you
future of our
twat.
houses.
Well, Nipple's on the side
Just
of
promise
your
me, when my father and brother walk through that door, nothing will happen that could threaten that future. Our future. I need your assurance. Nothing will happen.
I brood.
Sorry to intrude, my lord. But Lady Forrester is in need of your help.
Of course.
I should go.
What help does my mother need?
Sorry, my lord, it's all that came to mind.
but we have everything in place. How should we proceed?
Ready the men.
Consider it done, my lord.
Mr. Always in armor.
Elissa, I'm sorry it's come to this, but at least it's done.
Where's my son?
Right to it then.
Mother!
Oh, my baby. Oh, my baby.
Wait, Matt Mercer's in here.
You can have him back when we've hammered out the details of your surrender.
Lord Whitehill.
Asher. Now, who'd ever have imagined this? You welcoming me into your hall to drink your wine and call me father. I thought I'd seen the last of you when Gregor shipped you off to the other side of the bloody world.
You're not my father, Lord.
Do you think I'll ever call you son? Don't flatter yourself. If I wasn't so bloody soft-hearted...
Father, please. I know this isn't easy, but it's right.
Would you like to sit down, Lord Whitehill?
Aye, and get us something to eat. I'm bloody starving.
We thought you'd like to sit here, Lord Whitehill.
I'll sit there. Thank you very much. In the Lord's chair. It's not like your father wanted your worthless ass in it.
Fuck me, but you're making this difficult.
What? How dare you? You think you have any power here? What'll it take for you to learn to show respect? How many more Foresters do I have to kill?
Calm down, Father. Ash has been amongst sellswords so long, he's forgotten how to behave.
Teach him some manners, then. Rather odd that Talia's not here, isn't it? And your bannermen look a little tense. What are you playing at, Forrester? Something's not right. I can feel it.
You're paranoid, Lord. It's just your imagination.
I know what I see. Don't play games with me, Forrester. See, that's the trouble with you, Forresters. No manners. At least... I knew... Now!
His pupils disappear. Nice. Nice, well done, Matryoshka. Oh, QTE, the worst out of all of these. What does that mean?
Quick! Don't let him escape!
I fucked that up. Armor just seems like shit in this. Everything... Everything just goes through armor. All the fucking time. Shut up. Roll off the fire, you idiot!
Shut the fuck up! Twins!
It could have been so different, but you destroyed everything. Goodbye, Asher.
Do I have to fight the fat fuck now, stabbed? Why didn't he kill the lady?
It's a trap! They're trying to kill us! Kill them all! Kill the fucking forest!
Why is he lisping like he's been cut in the cheek?
Take down the gate!
We can't fight that many! We're doomed!
If they
Oh,
breach
QTE,
gate,
the
we're
best
done
out of
for.
everything.
We can't fight the entire Whitetail army!
Oh shit, it's the Dragonborn.
My lord, your wound.
Get them to safety.
Of course.
I won't abandon you, not again.
Please, Mother.
Biggest sword EU West.
Asher! Our lord is here!
Run to your lord!
He's here!
My lord, your command!
We have to retake the gate!
Retake the gate!
Butcher those bastards!
Fucking peasant.
This is the war you promised, Westerosi!
It's not over yet!
To Asher!
Fucking Griff Tannen. Thank you, Asian Fabio. Fire looks so bad in this game. It's so ugly. A lot of it actually looks really good. If the animations weren't so shit, the fucking art direction is really nice. The paint and stuff.
Good idea, Westerosi.
Am I gonna spam Q?
Let's give those fuckers a welcome to remember.
I am to spam Q. This is the fourth part in this game. Where? Oh shit, it's Skyrim. He's come to fight us.
Asher Forrester, you've come a long way to die.
Fuck you, Skyrim.
Let's see you live up to your
Oh shit, he's got a three-hander. We only have two hands. Luckily he's slow.
Rally to your lord!
Not my black dude. No. Oh shit. You're not gonna hound me. Fuck you, Clegane.
Let go of my son!
Armor is useless in this. She just stabs straight through plate. Oh shit! I fucked that up. That's gonna call me a Mongolus, yes. Vela Mongolus, I know. Who's dying more? Q. Yeah, that's how you bleed to death as quickly as possible. How did she die immediately from a stab and he lives through 50? It's his... oh.
My son.
Got a QT, more dudes. I've had it worse.
My lord, we have to get you. Arrows ready.
Shit. Fuck that up. They technically are, but they aren't.
Not the good side.
My lord, we have to get you out of here.
Where's
I'll
Pashanka?
be damned if I let another lord die on my watch.
I can't run.
You must survive, Asher. For the house. For all of us.
Where did Pashanka go?
No!
He's gonna install a horse colon or something in him. The small kid is probably still alive. The achievements tell me winter is coming. Should have put a shirt on him or something. It was like that when we took his shirt off.
What you did was right.
I did what I had to do.
I'll let you light the pyre.
Let fucking Sylvia light the pyre. Oh, I guess it's me.
Your arrival has changed everything. Even though we've been preparing for it all our lives. Now we don't have much time. We were sent here for a reason. To protect the North Grove. Winter is coming, and we have a role to play in the war to come.
Our father never would have wanted us to stand by and see House Forrester fall. Not while we can still do something about it.
It's too late to reach Ironrath. It may already be lost. You know protecting the North Grove is the right thing to do. Those were Gregor's last words.
They sent you. You should decide.
Fuck Wood.
House Forrester needs our help. So we'll gather
We're
our
never
forces
gonna
and
get
march south.
past the fucking wall.
May the gods guide us and protect us.
Is this one of those that what can kill white men dragon bullshit? All we know is it's been made from ironwood, which I assume is the shaft. Is it gonna stop with this, them posing here with two identical models right next to each other? However, there's a season 2 of this, so whatever this ends with won't actually happen. Great, we got another 4 dudes. Indeed, a polar bear. There's no fucking water up south, up north, is there, Phil? There's no fucking ocean there. It's called a sea bear of all things. It'll be a long time before we do season 2. It has to come out in a bundle, which means it has to have been out for a year or so.
House Forrester. They were nothing but Stark.
Oh, there's an ocean. Okay, that's fine then.
And the Starks are dead. Are you listening, Reek? Father wanted to make sure they'd bend the knee. And what do I find? A child lord. Ethan the Wise. With his bulldog sentinel at his side. As if I'd be afraid. And I thought, oh, this is going to be fun.
Mira was so devoted when we first came to King's Landing. That day Cersei dragged her before the throne, Grandmother, I was actually worried for her. But she didn't have any trouble swearing loyalty to Joffrey right in front of me. And then, after that whole business with Tyrion, I thought she knew how to stay loyal when it mattered. And then that letter she forged to Elena Glenmore, as if I wouldn't find out. It was bold, I'll give her that. But I can't forgive that she used me. And now, with all that's happened, the gods know what Mira was doing behind my back. Grandmother, it makes me question if she was ever loyal to me at all.
I saw something of myself in Garrett Tuttle. I thought I could trust in him, Sam, but I was wrong. He gave me his word that he'd stay true to the vows he'd made in the Godswood. Yet before her day was out, her brother was dead atop the wall. I needed his sword at Craster's. I defended him to Frostfinger, and it cost me. Whatever happened up there, a man of the Watch doesn't run away.
Who should return then? But another Lord Forrester. Roderick. He was quite the bold one, Rig. Chapping out that fourth-born's eye. He killed the man who betrayed him. And ruining Griff's little humiliation by climbing out of the mud again and again and again. I was rather starting to like him. A shame he didn't last longer. The savior who couldn't save anyone.
There was something about Asher Forrester. You would have liked him, Miss Sandai. He was rather earnest, I suppose. But he had heart, fighting with a former slave by his side. Asher needed my help, I needed to know if he deserved it, so I tested him. But there was no easy answer. But then he told me the truth. He'd risked losing all he had come here for to stand by his friend, a former slave. In the end, that mattered more than disobeying an order. Loyalty.
What, so the gold was fucking irrelevant anyway.
Respect. Without them, we have nothing. I don't know if Mira ever understood that, Grandmother. I know she told me the truth about Sarah, but she also broke a promise to Sarah to keep a secret. In the end, I respect that she was willing to do whatever it took to get what she wanted. But at what cost?
I could have told you this story wasn't going to have a happy ending.
I think it's kind of
Roderick
lacking
dead,
because
his mother dead, his little
it's a
pile
bunch
of
of
timber
sentences
in ruins.
strung together, so they'll
I
sound
just wish
weird.
I'd been there to see it.
That Bolton bastard let their upstart houses go to war, Father. I'm not unfamiliar with these Forresters. Stubborn to the end. They fought hard, I'll give them that. But they were too bold, defiant when they should have been smart. Ruthless instead of shrewd. When will these Northerners ever learn? The Starks are dead. The war is over. And they lost.
I don't know what that means. We're gonna need a maester right fucking here. Hey, it's a sentinel or whatever.
We don't have much time.
Yeah, shove some fucking parsley and maggots on him. Sorts everyone. I guarantee you Asher will play a minor role in the next one because his fucking... Because he could have been either the other dude or himself. So if he lives, he'll be ass. Nice. Fuck off. Okay. I'm going to keep streaming, but for the purposes of uploading this to YouTube, I'm going to end the stream for a single minute. And then we will be back with some more shit. It's to cut the video things to bits. Okay, so BRB.